we banned Josh Benson.
I heard. That's why I came back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So fire.
by the way, I'm raised on my main account because the K Harvard fan account broke on E5, so.
Rest
So
in
tough.
peace.
Man,
All right,
this guy
now
blows.
because
This is like
Timothy
the
Brown is currently streaming. All right, slow down here.
All right, I gotta make sure this stream even works, like the whole Xbox thing. So let's.
Oh my God,
test
Sam,
that
you
out.
should race with us. Timmy's on iRacing as well now. All right, 53. Come to a full stop and then go. All right, start slowing down, boys.
What a bonus split right there. Hell yeah.
Bro, Timmy Brown's in top split, bro. Kid's a goat.
Does this work?
In most, he's like a 2500 now.
Are we gonna stop?
This does work, does it?
Yeah, here. All right, Sam's saying just
so
go for
tough.
it.
Why is it so zoomed in? What the hell?
There he's going.
What the hell?
Or am I just tweaking?
What?
No, the
What?
Xbox thing is like hella zoomed in.
I mean, I have a 3200, so
I think it's
Yeah, from Trackmasters.
from a lot more than that, buddy.
Dude, all I see is you winning Draft
46
Master.
when you have
Oh,
yeah,
I
because
see.
that's the only thing I fucking win.
So exactly.
Go until you hit lap 5. 46, go.
What's
And then last car, when you get a gap, just fit in, okay? Justin, try to fit in between the me and the 46 if you can.
A cage of cold
Trucks
metal
of Texas
with
is
hot
good.
rubber at the corners. A chariot of
Yep.
thundering fury.
I like
All right, guys.
The difference between
I'm
you
trying to
and
figure
your
this out right now.
rivals isn't just the war paint traded in battle. It's more.
Is my mic talking? Hold on.
Refuse to lose.
Okay, can we please skip through this? I'm gonna get like copyrighted. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Can we stop? It is so loud. Okay, guys. Let me see if zoom. Oh, well, look at that, guys. That's why. Why is it zoomed in? I apologize, people. Okay, that should work. This should do it. We should be okay with that. Are we muted? No, we're good. This is so weird. Can I go back? Hold on. There we go. Okay, I don't know how bad this quality is going to be. On my end, this is atrocious. So I don't know how it's going to be on the stream. Oh, it is so bad. This is, oh, Lord. I wish this share play wasn't horrible. Okay. Well, since this is working, let's go to the chat. Okay, no one's really talking right now, so it's all good. All right. Hello, everybody. I am your host, Timothy Brown here, and today we are here for the XRA Season 8 finale. Today, we have a two-car battle for the championship settled by, or at least has a gap. The gap for this championship is settled, settled? Why am I keep saying settled? Is sitting at, the gap for this championship is sitting at 4 points. Will Reagan is ahead of Victor Imbasciani by 4 points after 16 races. Today, along with them and a few other drivers racing tonight, they're going to fight for the win, and most of all, Victor and Will are going to be fighting for the championship. Is that CJ Brandt? Hi, CJ. What are we doing? Why are we saying big? Why are we saying big more than once? Okay, so this is like laggy on my end, so I don't know how bad it is going to be. This is going to be iffy on the stream. Okay. That's okay. We'll survive. Yeah, I don't know why it's like this, but this is more of an experiment stream for next season because I will be streaming all the races next season for commentary as well. So, yeah, we're just going to test some stuff out right now. I can probably full screen this a little bit more. Hold on. Let's see. If I do this. Victor. So currently they are qualifying right now. We won't be able to see what's happening at the moment until after. That's the wrong button I'm pressing. I'm not supposed to be pressing that. That button's not working. That's wonderful. There we go. Toggle full screen. There we go. How does that look? Very bad delay. We're okay. We're okay. It's just the quality's a little iffy. Alright, if there's a way, I think there's a way. Hold on. There's a way we can get this to where it's only running. If it's only running, after any full screen application. Okay, so if I have this full screen the entire time, and I'm able to open up another tab. Man, no, there is actually a lot of stream delay, CJ. I'm trying to like watch this and like try and do this at the same time. So I love how we're at others. The chat. I want to see if I can have the race being streamed while I'm in the Discord, because I have to switch on and off for what lap we're on, because yeah. But it looks like Will is your pole sitter over Victor by about 700, so not even a tenth will separate the pole. And that is a point for Will. So now Will is up by 5 over Victor now, guys, which makes us even more of an incentive for Victor to really need to win this race. So let's see this now. If I'm going to Discord, is this? I don't know if this also. Does this work? Gotta check. It's not working. It is working, guys. I'm just like, stream delay is horrible right now. Like, I got like 30 seconds on this. Okay, it is not working. Okay, that's wonderful, guys. Maybe it's because everything is still there when I moved it up. Let's see. Let's try that now. We're getting this figured out at the moment. We are getting this figured out. See if that works. Okay, so it's not working. It's whatever. Worst things comes to worst, we'll just do this, because iRacing, or this, does not want to work. So it's alright. iRacing's not there, so we don't really care about it right now. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go back and undeafen real quick, and let's talk to Victor. I'm going to try and get everyone else muted, so we don't really hear anyone else outside of Will. Will's fine. Will's an official, so it's okay if he stays here. Alright, undeafen. Where is the undeafen button? There it is.
Even though he's yeah.
Hi, guys. I only can hear Victor and Will, by the way. Everyone else.
Yeah, he is streaming.
You guys can say slurs. I don't really care. I'm not in this. You guys are all muted, so I can't hear any of you guys anyways. Outside of Victor and Will.
Bye.
So, when is the lobby going up? Will.
No, I don't think. No. No, son.
Okay, guys, are we ready?
Yeah, we're waiting on you, Victor.
Is there a bomb in there?
So, Will, you extend your points gap by 1 point. How do you feel? Or,
It's 5 points, so it's really close.
yeah.
We're streaming!
Okay.
I can't hear him.
Also, Timmy, if there is a tie at the end of the race when points are done, it is based on whoever finished higher in the race.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll be honest, the way the points are, I don't think it'll be like that. But you never know.
Well, it really depends on what the stages happen, because if you guys finish first and second, then it would be a tie.
Okay, lobby's up.
And there is a point for fastest lap, so.
Yeah, that's how
Oh
it's
yeah, I
gonna
got.
make after everything.
Wait, I got a poll. Yeah, I got the point. Yeah. All right.
So if you want to be a confirmed champion, you gotta at least outpoint one of you two by 2 points.
Okay, bye, Tim.
What do you mean by? Where did he send me? How am I supposed to know what lap we're on? Lucas, I can't even hear you right now. Hold on. Can you speak?
Hello.
Can you bounce
Hi.
back and forth through the call and tell me what lap we're on if you're gonna sit in here?
Yeah, I'll be your little. I'll be useful.
Okay. Because I don't even know when the lobby's even supposed to start. Because this fucker just kicked me out.
That's crazy.
Alright, well. The stream's also extremely laggy. Because it's like Xbox Cloud Play or whatever. Well, I'm going to be eating a big-ass fat pizza while we're commentating, so this is going to be wonderful commentary, guys.
I would commentate with you, but I also don't want to go on my use Discord on my phone.
It's all good.
I'll go yell at them.
Yeah, let me know when,
Like,
they,
when
when
you-
they start, and then
Yeah.
I need to know what laps there are.
Okay, I'll come back when they start. I'll be right back.
Guys, I'm here, don't worry. I'm just eating pizza while I'm waiting for the race to start.
They started, I think.
They started?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Some guy was talking about how he was in the BLM car, and if anyone wrecks him, they're racist.
That's definitely Jared Newton because he's running a Bubba Wells car.
Yeah, it's Jared Newton.
Alright, 134, I was right. I gotta know what laps the stages are, though. I don't know why the frame rate on this is so shit. It's like 10 frames per second. I mean, it's good enough to where the stream will be okay, but... At least I don't have mic delay like the Twitch stream is.
Can you just text Victor?
Oh, the race already has started. And he's not gonna be able to look at his DMs like during like the race.
I don't like Victor.
Alright guys, well green flag is in the air. Will Reagan's out front. Victor dropping like a rock.
I'll go yell at him. I'll be right
Yeah, I
back.
need to know what lap we're on and stuff. And like what laps are in the stage. As we enter 3 and 4 for I don't know how many laps we've been on now. Victor is dropped to, it looks like P4, battling for he's battling for P3 right now. Sam Sade has Soal behind him. Everyone keeps it straight though. Into turn 1, Victor goes underneath Ethan. He will pass him for third. Well, Will Reagan is currently pulling away here early on.
The stage is 39 laps, and they're on lap 4.
Okay. That's a lot of laps.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go back with them because they're more interesting than you.
Bro, I'm eating pizza. There's not that much to commentary right now. I can't constantly be switching calls, and he definitely left because he's not talking anymore. Brother. Alright, well, on lap 5 now, guys. Victor got back up to second. And looks like Ethan in the 53 made contact. Is that who is in the 53? Oh, that's Robert. My bad. This is the current battle for second. Will is definitely pulled off into the sunset as they rocket off turn 4 into the line. Still a pretty dense pack over here for these guys. It's from second through about 6 here. See Robert and Ethan still side by side, and they make contact because Ethan might have hit the seam there off of 2. He's gonna push Robert out of the way. Here comes Jared Newton in his debut this season. I don't know if he's raced in any previous races, but they make contact. Robert keeps it straight as Robert drops a few spots. Ethan staying all over the back bumper of Victor though, as we're on lap 6 now. Or on lap 7. See, this is why I need someone to lap count for me, because I don't even remember already. We'll say we're on lap 6. We're probably on like lap 8. But you see, Will is just gone. Look at the gap that is. That's their championship points gap right now. It's first and second, and it's nowhere close right now. But I think it's because Victor had a bad start, and Will is just pulled away. Victor is definitely gonna need some work to do to definitely win this stage. Might have to do some pit strategy because Will is just running away from these guys, and I mean, look at him. That's a huge gap. Say rocket down into 3 and 4, coming to I think lap 8. Will is still having a huge lead, but there is a battle back here, so we're gonna focus on this battle because why not? As it's Victor, Ethan, Jared, and Robert who dives it down. He's gonna come up the track into Jared. Jared's gonna get a little tight there. He's gonna have to lift out so he can make the exit of the corner, and he might have clipped the wall there actually. But good action here for second at least. As if anyone wrecks a 43 car, they are racist, I guess, according to Jared. So. Lap 9 now, side by side for second. Ethan gets into the corner, they make contact together. Victor's probably not going to be happy about that. He lifts off and gives him room. Obviously an accident. He fouls back in line for second, but he's going to get trampled here by the 53 of Robert and Jared Newton. They rocket off of turn 4. Ooh, looks like Robert got in the wall a little bit there. Ethan keeps second. Victor is trying to set sail on Will, but it just looks like that with these 3 cars behind him, it might be able to work if they work together. They might be able to get some time on the straightaway if they work together. But they can't pass each other, and that's for sure. Here's Billy King sitting pretty far off the draft. I don't know if something happened on the start or not. But he's way back here. Justin Striff, who is in last, I think. There's Victor, Ethan. Oh, contact! Robert keeps it straight. That could have been bad. So it was like so if you guys are aware of the Texas bump in turn 4, there's like one of those in the exit of turn 2 where the car will snap sideways, and we call it a seam. So it's on one of the racing lines, and you can see there is one on the exit of turn 4. It's not as bad, but Robert will keep it straight here. Here's Philip Torres in his farewell race. Riding along in here, and I think that's P7. And here's your leader. Not even a car in sight for this 36 car, as he is pulled way far ahead. And oh my lord, that is a huge gap. If this is how the first stage is going to end, Victor is going to need an amazing second stage, which means he has to win the second stage, and is probably going to need Will to wreck. Because look at the gap, that is insane. But we do have a 5-car pack forming. Sam Sane is not letting these guys get away from him. He might still have a whiff of the draft. He definitely barreled it down into turn 3 there. He might be able to get in these draft if these guys keep battling for sure. It did look like he did gain there off of 4 once again, guys. So until there's a caution, I'm not even going to keep track of lap count because we can't, you know. So, what we're gonna do, oh, Ethan and both Robert on the seam, they keep it together, but man, you can see them in unison get sideways there, and that might cause issues with these long runs. It just depends on who hits them. It's definitely a lot more common to hit them once you're racing people. You see, maybe Sam hit it there on the exit of 4, but on the front straightaway, Sam has caught Robert Wolf because of that, and this will be your current battle for P5. Oh, and he hits the apron. He bumps up into Sam. They keep it together. Oh, and Sam hits into the wall. And it looks like maybe that was, I think I didn't even realize my mic is so far away from my face. Damn. I think Jared might have hit the seam there. Look like he tank slapped the wall a little bit there off of 2. But Ethan's staying with Victor, though. They got to work together. There's no way they can battle. Ethan is going for 5th place in points on Justin's Striff. I think if he keeps his car where he is right now, he will easily hit that mark. But he hits the apron there off of in the middle of 2, and will lose some ground there to Victor. Into 3 and 4 once again. You see, everyone's kind of spacing out a little bit. Ethan Shields is going to be the first one to rocket down pit road. And he'll give up that 3rd spot and take the first pit stop of this race. It makes me feel that we're around lap 20 to where we can make it to the end of the stage here, guys, because there's no point in pitting that early. Oh, and Victor hits the seam. Look how sideways he got. He catches it, but definitely is going to lose a lot more ground to Will, as Will is just pulled off into another freaking dimension, guys. Look, he's hardly even in the frame for Sam. Now, the problem is, when are these people going to pit? Ethan Shields still on pit road, as we still do have a battle for 4th here between Robert and Sam. Wow, Robert flew into the corner there, and he was able to make it stick. Look at the ground he gained there, guys. He will be able to look outside. Don't hit the seam. I don't think he did, but they're kind of squirrely there on the backstretch. But then we enter turn 3. They both pick different lanes, so no dirty air will be involved here. But wow, Robert really put it up against the wall there. You don't see that often. But he will not pit, but he does lose a lot of time because high lane is not where you want to run here in Heat 5. It's not good. But yeah, another terms Will is still in another zip code. Jared has been catching back up to Victor, so I want to look at Victor there because he might have hit the seam again, guys. And I cannot find where he is. Hold on. There he is. He's okay. We didn't have a crash. There's Jess. I thought he was off pace for a second. We'll look at Victor here as he's in P2. Oh, he scrapes the wall there off of 4. He is struggling. He is going to need definitely some adjustments to make that car better because, like I said, Will is just gone. Oh, Robert hit the seam. He kept it straight, though. I can't even tell you when the last time I even raced at Homestead because I've commentated the finale for like 3 seasons out of the last 4. Oh, man. Sam hit the seam that time. Way down to the apron. Jared definitely starting to struggle there. He's definitely lost a lot of time to Victor. Victor definitely starting to build a gap on these guys from 3rd on back. But he actually might be catching Will a little bit here, guys. It's not going to be enough, I don't think, for the stage. But to keep from... Oh, man! Jared Newton hard into the outside wall. Man, that had to hurt. Oh, my goodness. Did anyone else get collected? There was another car collected, it looks like. Oh, no, that is Jared. I don't know what happened to Robert. He might have lifted to avoid the accident. He's definitely not involved, though. And it looks like Victor goes down pit road. Your second car to take tires. Or at least pit for this stage. And Jared also pitted. So Will's still out front. He's going to go for the overcut. Wow, that got laggy. Where's Will? There's Will. He's definitely sticking for the overcut here, though, for sure. All right, I gotta switch over and see what lap these guys are on.
You mean somebody already did?
Ooh.
Yo, what lap are you on, Will?
26.
26 of 39, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks. Whoa! Will got way sideways there off of 4. Man, he kept it straight, though. I don't know what the heck that was. They're on lap 27 now of 39. It is 13 to go in the first stage. And I don't think anyone else has pitted yet. And if anyone else hasn't, they should be... there's Victor. He is, I'm assuming, 2 laps down. But, yeah, Will is still really going for the overcut here. We'll see if it works out for him. Is he pitting this time by? He sure is. Will Reagan into the pits this time by. And we're going to be heading on lap 29 here. Now, the problem is, if anyone tries to undercut Will, I don't know if they'll get him because it seems like he is so far ahead that no one else really has a chance. You can see Ethan is actually dropped behind Victor and Robert because his undercut was so early. Unless if he might be a complete lap ahead. I don't even know anymore. But we're going to stay with Will here on pit road because I don't know what these guys are taking. I don't know what Will's taking. You see Philip, is that, yeah, is Philip back there? Also heading down pit road. And as Will is exiting pit road, is there anyone notable that's going to go by him? Victor does go by him, but he might be for the lead, guys. On lap 29 still. Will has lost the lead. Now the thing is, I think Victor might have done a pit strategy here, so he might be way off the pace compared to Will. And Will's dropped to 4th. Looks like everyone has taken 2 tires. Ethan might have took 4s because Ethan is ahead of Will. That makes sense. He undercut it way too early. And yeah, he's already gaining on both of these guys because these guys are battling and they are going to have way more worn tires. Will to the inside, heading on to lap 30 now. And yeah, Victor's gone. I'm assuming, I don't know what he took there. He might have took none because I'm assuming Robert took 2s. And just like that, Will went from 4th to 2nd in 1 lap. He is on a Max Verstappen run right now with how he's dominating. Ethan got into the wall there off of 2. But 10 to go in the first stage. And yeah, there's Victor and then here's Will right here. Will's going to be tracking down Victor for the next 10 laps. That's going to be long laps for Victor here, guys. And Robert goes down pit road. Did he spin it? He might have spun into the pits, guys. He already pitted. So we might... I don't know if that's another car. That might be 2. We'll see. But on the back straightaway, Will is still catching up. I'm assuming we're on lap 31, coming to lap 32 here. And he's catching. He is for sure catching the Victor. You can see the margin is visibly closing. And the tire fall off here is pretty significant, so it's not like this will help Victor out that. I mean, it can. I mean, it could for sure. We're 8 to go here, but Victor has to somehow stay in the front for 8 more laps, and we are looking at this every single corner, and Will is catching back. So if Will wins the stage here, the points gap will be 6 from him to Victor, because Will did get the pole. So definitely we'll need a better showing from Victor in stage 2. And yeah, you can see he's struggling there. 7 to go here at the line. And yeah, when I get to 5 to go, I'm going to confirm with him 5 to go. But yeah, look at this gap, guys. This is insane. I can't say it's too insane. I mean, I saw this was coming. See, Ethan is way back there. He's way out of the picture. The undercut worked for a little bit, but it's definitely not there anymore. But this gap is closing for the lead here, coming to 6 to go in stage 1 here at Homestead. Every single point matters, guys. This is why this is so intense here, because this is for a championship. These guys are separated by 5 points after 16 races of battling against each other. That is insane. You don't hear that often, and that's why it rarely happens in F1, because that's like that for 23 races. So, or is it 23? No, yeah, it is 23. But as the stream got a little laggy there, we're coming to 5 laps to go. Let me confirm with them real quick. This is 5 to go here, and we'll count down for the rest of the stage.
Jockey Racing.
All right, 5 to go, right?
Yeah, that's 5.
Okay. All right, yeah, 5 laps to go, and Victor exiting turn 2 still has a lead, but it's not much there. Will is definitely in the draft now as we come to 4 to go. Will definitely gaining more. He runs to the outside. Look how much momentum he's able to roll through. That's your tire difference right there, guys. Will way down to the bottom. Victor's gonna bring him all the way down there. Look at the battle we got here with 4 to go. And Will take the lead away, but Victor pulls back on the outside. What a resilient performance by Victor here with no tires on that car, I'm pretty sure. He's able to get the side draft. He is not letting Will run away. Coming to 3 to go. This might be the entire race, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be just these two battling it out. And as they rocket off turn 4, Will gets clear of Victor once again. But Victor's still there. He's in the draft. So, I mean, he still has a shot at this, guys. And he definitely dives it out on one more. Does he give him the bumper? It doesn't look like it. It was really close there. But as they exit off turn 2, Victor cannot hit the seam here. He doesn't. He's still here, guys. He's not gone away. Coming to 2 to go in the stage now. Victor is following Will into the corner. And he gives him the bumper. He gave him the bump and run. Will goes up the track. And they're side by side for the lead off of 4. White flag in stage number 1. Victor and Will side by side. Victor hits the apron and he bumps up into Will. They make contact. They're still side by side. What are we doing here on the white flag of the first stage? Like I said, every single point matters. Victor needs to keep the lead, and he needs to get this extra point back on Will from the pole. Into 3 and 4, Victor dives in, and he's going to push Will up the track a little bit. A little too much there. Will is in the wall. As they come off of 4, Victor will win stage 1, and Will will definitely remember that for the rest of the race for sure. Wait, we have still have a lap. We're still running, are we? We're still running. We have another lap left, guys. I didn't even know. All right, well, I think this is the last lap now. I don't know what my laps were. He said 5, and okay, I guess not. Off of 4, Will Reagan is going to come off turn 4 and win the first stage because he passed Victor there. Are we still running? What are we doing? How many more laps do we have left? Oh my god. I don't even know what lap we're on, guys. Whenever it ends, it ends. So I don't know when the last lap is. Because I say 5 and we've run 7. This is our 7th lap. At the line this time around. That was the stage. 2 laps of a difference? Are we serious? Alright, well, Will oust Victor. And Ethan Shield actually almost got up to them. I gotta hold on. We gotta go back to the call. All right, is my share play behind or what? Because there was an extra 2 laps in that.
It may be behind.
Yeah, probably.
So I was commentating the last lap, and I'm like, "There's another lap," and then I'm like, "Will wins it at the line," and I'm like, "They're still racing." I'm like, "What is
And Will
happening?"
still wins at the line.
There was 2 extra laps. Oh my god, I'm losing it. All right, well now I gotta keep
Tim,
that in
you just
mind.
gotta count. You just gotta focus on counting.
I counted, bro. You can look at the stream. I counted 5, and there was 7.
Well, yeah. Well, you just gotta count from the beginning.
We'll tell you.
Well, it's kind of hard to do that. There's like 40 laps. All right, what lap did you guys restart on?
Hold on, give a second.
What do you mean, hold on, give me a second?
We haven't restarted.
When have you guys restarted?
We're restarting right now.
So, Victor, when I had 7
There's
laps...
37 to go. 37 to go.
Oh my god, Victor, you told me...
Restarted.
There's no delay, Victor. You literally... I said 5 to go, and it was 7 to go.
No. It was
Yes!
5 to go when you came in here.
No, it was not. Obviously not. You can check the stream. Alright. How many laps is there total?
Oh.
Oh my god, what is even happening? No, what lap are you guys hitting at the line? And then tell me the total.
Ooh, getting cooked. Just a little bit.
Anyone?
2 of 37.
2 of 37, okay. God forbid he tells me the right lap. I want everyone to look at that and tell me that I was 7 laps there and not 5. I did not time that wrong. Alright, well, off of 4, we're coming to lap 3 of 37 here. Will is out front, Victor right behind in second. I don't have a way to count this either. Like, he acts like I have a way to count it. I don't have a way to count it. Okay, so we're on lap 4 now. Okay, cool. Still have a battle for the lead here. Will and Victor are still staying close. There is a big battle in the back. 3 wide for, what was that, 6 at the moment. Robert prevails. Still side by side is Jared and Sam. But off of 4, everyone keeps it straight still, coming to lap 5. Oh, Sam hit the seam. He saved it. Good save. He got into the right rear of the 43 of Jared Newton there, but they keep it together. We still have a big battle. Jared puts Robert up the track, and this was a big-ass skirmish back here. I just swore. I can't even make this stuff up anymore. Wow, blocked down to the apron. They nearly collide. That was Jared on Billy, and Jared sends it hard into 1. But yeah, this battle's getting intense. Ethan, oh, Robert hits the seam. So did Ethan there. No one crashes yet. Why? Because these guys are racing like they want to crash. End of 4, coming to 7 out of 37. This will be 31 to go here at the line. Wow, what was that lag? End of 1. Oh, Sam, 4 wide for a moment. We were 4 wide. Oh, they made contact up the hill. Philip has to back out. No one crashes somehow. But Jared starts to pull away. We do have a battle for the lead. I'm still keeping an eye on that. I do know that they're still by each other, but this battle seems like it's It's asking for a wreck here, is what I'm trying to say. 30 to go in stage 2. And by the way, the current points gap is 6 points. It is 6 points. Wow, Billy and Jared both hit the seam there. Victor's going for the lead. Victor is going for the lead. Will battles back off of 4. They're going to be side by side at the line. And I couldn't tell you who got it that lap. I think Victor did. It's around to lap 9 now. Will had the nose out front into 1. He's going to get clear, but Victor tries to go for the crossover. He's going to get to the outside and stay there on the exit of 2. And here comes Ethan Shield in the frame. Off of 4. They're still side by side, man. These guys are all over the place. Ethan knows that there could be penalties for championship implications. He's got to be careful here, but he can definitely go for the lead. 3 wide to the bottom. Oh, and Will's in the wall. Will hit the seam. He overcorrects into the wall. He's going to lose the lead and drop to 3rd. Meanwhile, for the lead, Ethan Shield is trying to get around Victor and Bassiani. And he loses, and he hits the wall off of 4 as well. Side by side for the lead here on lap 12. Ethan Shield to the inside now. He backs out so he doesn't send Victor. He gets a little sideways because he backed out. Does he hit the seam? He did for sure, way down to the bottom of the track. It looks like Robert might have hit it back there as well. Ethan hit it so bad that Will take 2nd back. On the lap 13 of 37, that's 25 to go at the line here. Will and Ethan are still on Victor's tail. They are still in the draft. Jared is starting to separate from that pack behind. It's really just now a battle for 5th between Billy. Ooh, contact! I don't know if Sam definitely pancaked the wall. He has lost a ton of ground. Victor hits the apron. Here comes Will to the outside. But Victor hits Will. Here comes Ethan Shield back. 3 wide off of 4 almost for the lead. On lap 14 of the stage. And here comes Jared and Billy. They're catching back up to these guys. Sam definitely lost a lot of ground. Did not wreck though, so it's not going to count as a car for a yellow. So they rocket down to the 3, who will get the run out of 4. It looks like Ethan and Will are going to have a run here because they never lost ground. Victor gets sideways on the exit. Ethan stays close. Will down to the bottom now. And he doors Ethan up the track. Don't know what that was about. And he's going to get clear. I don't know. I don't think Ethan has done anything to Will, so I don't know what that was about. But they stay in the draft. Victor starts to build a gap now because of that. But as they head off turn 4, we're coming to lap 16 of 37. It's going to be 22 here at the line. And you can see, guys, that Jared, Billy, and Robert are all here. They are basically there. Whoa, something happened to Victor. He gets sideways. He crashes. Big crash off of 2. Several cars into the wall hard. That's Jared Newton and Billy King. That's going to bring out a caution for sure. I have no idea what happened to Victor there. But your race leader spins, crashes, and creates a multi-car accident. Will get the lead at the line. And yeah, the caution is out here on lap 17. I don't even know what that was about, but a big wreck. Your first caution is out for tonight. It looks like his car just lost and he overcorrected it into the wall, and everyone else is kind of an innocent bystander at that point. But wow, that was an insane incident. That is going to hurt Victor even more than he's already been hurt this stage, or this race. He's already lost 2 points to Will. He cannot be losing any more. And that is extremely unfortunate for that 78 car. And we're gonna go talk to them and see what happened there, because I don't even know what happened myself.
Coming in. Dirt
What
track.
happened there?
He hit a seam and it just snapped his car.
That wasn't even the
That's
turn
the
2 exit
apron.
one. That was a different one,
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
I thought it was, yeah,
I hit the apron weird.
Oh, I got
Ow,
you.
getting shoved!
I was like, that did not look fun at all. If I'm right, you guys were on lap 17, correct?
It sounds right. I need to
All right.
check before you
Oh,
get
yeah.
out the pits.
No, for sure. I'll wait until you guys are out. You guys are keeping it intense, though. I'll tell you that.
I know.
Holding my breath half the time, and then they got Jared, and I got the battle for like 5th back
Yeah,
there. and
I
all of you
wish
guys,
I
was
wish I
watching
had
both at once.
I wish I had his draft in the first stage because it would have.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
need
I
like 3 cars. I mean, you were getting a ghost trap from what I can tell.
Is that why?
But, like, it
Is that why
wasn't-
you weren't staying with them?
Beat him
No,
out, beat
I
him out.
got I got
Ethan beat me
Timmy,
out.
if you didn't realize on the start of the
I
race, I got
wasn't even
sent all
here
the
at
way
the
to
start.
6.
I was like 2 laps in when you guys were like,
Oh, well, I got booted up the track.
yeah, because you booted me out of the call, so I didn't know when you guys started or anything. So you guys started the race, and I was just sitting there waiting.
Choose cone at the light on the back stretch.
All right, well, what lap are you on currently?
18.
18. Okay, so I was right. Okay, cool. So we restart on 19 to 37. Victor, you're gonna have to get some. You're gonna have to
I
have
will
some
follow
work
the
to do,
leader
buddy.
here. I have an idea.
You got work to do.
I ain't got no work to do.
Everyone chose the outside. You just gifted it. That was good.
All right. Well, we're gonna restart here on lap 19 of 37 after that crash, and that will make it 19 to go here on the restart. Everyone's still in the race. Will restarts 3rd. Victor restarts 5th. So it is still pretty compressed, and that's because the choose count was very odd. Sam Sane is up to 2nd now on the outside. But we're back green. Ethan Shields, your leader. He had a good pit stop. And we'll see what happens here. And a turn 1. They're 3 wide out back. The top 3 get separated already. Victor already up to 3rd like nothing happened. I don't know why these guys... Ooh, Will down to the bottom for the lead in 3. Yeah, I really don't know why they all picked the outside. Victor was supposed to be in 7th, and he restarted 5th. So I mean, on everyone behind Will to pick the right lanes, but I mean, whatever for track position, I guess. Running a double lanes here. You can run more than one lane here at Homestead, which is helpful when the seam doesn't hit you. As Ethan gets a huge push from Sam, and Ethan will prevail out front now. He kind of parks it in the middle of the corner as well. He's going to keep the lead. Victor all over the back bumper. Going to find Ethan. There we go. As we're on lap 21 now. Into 1 and 2. Will is peeking outside, nothing there. Here comes Victor on the inside. Side by side. Contact is made between Jared and Billy. They keep it straight, though, as we head into 3. Here comes now Robert Wolf to the inside of Sam Sane. Sam is dropping like a rock. As we head off before, Ethan Shields still out front here. He said he did not use any practice for this race. I'm not assuming anyone else did, honestly. But he is a very surprising performance by him. And they're 3 wide into turn 1. I looked away to get my lap count. And Robert Wolf moves up to 3rd. And Victor tries to peek middle, 3 wide. And he's trying to find a way to get around it because Will is pulling away from them, and Robert is slowing Victor up. Now, Victor and Robert have had some past issues at Indy earlier this season, so I don't know if Victor's going to tolerate that, but as long as they stay in the draft, I don't think he'll mind that much. They're still 3 wide. There they were for a moment again. Ethan and Will are kind of putting a little gap here, but I don't think it's going to last for long. It looks like Robert's still there and Victor as well. Sam has dropped all the way outside of the top 5 now. Oh, contact! Oh, is he going to wreck? He saved it. Looks like Billy hit the seam there while they were dooring each other on the exit of 2. But Will is still here in second. Yeah, the top 5 is still in it for sure. Which is good for Victor because if something happens to Will here, Victor can get a lot of points back. And he definitely needs to get a positive here because if he doesn't get a positive, it is almost for certain that Will can just kind of squeeze the championship. Victor will basically be in a must-win and Will have to finish like 4th. Oh, and there in the wall goes Robert. The second I go off this camera, I see something that kind of exits the frame. Don't know if Victor put him there. If he does, it was in retaliation probably for whatever he did to him a few laps before. Off of 4, though. Ethan Shield is still out front. Man, he has a rocket ship today. I didn't think he would be competing for the lead. I thought he would have a good car, but dang, guys, he's probably led more laps than Victor has. On lap 25 now, 13 to go. Whoa, and he hits the seam. Does he save it? He does. Will get to the outside. No, he does not. He goes and dives it in on the bottom. He might have moved him up the way. Ethan all the way up into the wall. He might have gotten the bump and dump because he drops the 3rd. Now Victor to the inside of Will Reagan. 12 to go in stage 2. Your championship lead is right there. Or your championship battle is right there, I should say. Victor slides up. He clears Will. On the backstretch, Will giving him a huge push. He looks low. Victor goes low. Will gets blocked there. It's still a 5-car battle here. We haven't seen this all race yet. We've only seen 3, and we've seen 5 here so far. 11 to go in stage 2. Victor's still clear. Will in tow, about a car length back. He's going to get an outrun from the outside lane here. He gets to the bumper. He looks inside before turn 3. And he's there on the inside. Ethan follows. And Will gets an edge out front there. Victor, though, has the exit speed. And he'll roll back around. But they're still side by side. And now Will falls back in line. Into 1 here. Here comes Jared Newton to the outside of Ethan Shield for P3. Off of 2. They're side by side for 4th. Jared drops to 5th. There's Robert and him are side by side. Will back to the inside. Can he get a run? He can't. Robert uses up. Jared for 4th. Will does get on the quarter panel. That might have got a little sideways there, but everyone keeps it straight. On lap 29 now. This last stage is going to be a long stage, guys. Will puts the bumper to Victor. He gave him a hot shot there in turn 1. Victor slides up the track a little bit. Does he hit the seam? He does not. Good job on Victor there. He runs a different lane. It's going to break a little bit of the draft there. And as we head into 3, Will peeks inside again and nothing there. Victor slides up and Will is going to have the run off of 4. Huge run by Will. And he clears Victor. Victor missed the apex there, it looks like. And now on lap 30, Ethan goes for 2nd. This battle has been insane so far. It's a storybook ending with these two being up front the entire time. Victor back down to the bottom for the lead. And I'm like just laughing at disbelief of how good this racing has been so far, guys. And the 4 contact is made. Victor bumps Will up the hill. And man, they sure got their elbows out for this race because they haven't been racing like this all season. It is definitely an ego battle, I think. But it's also for a championship. 7 to go here in stage 2. Victor needs to win this stage. He needs to get some points back on Will. If this race comes down to who finishes 1st and 2nd, Will back down to the bottom for the lead. But as I said, Victor needs to win the race, win this stage for sure for any even close chance of winning the championship. And he needs the fastest lap. But you got to forget, there is a point for the fastest lap. So if this ends up in a tie, guys, off of just straight points here. Wow, oh my God, Will blocked Ethan there. But if this comes down to a tie after where they finish, if one of these two get the fastest lap, they are the champion. And if they end up in a tie even after the fastest lap, the winner will go to the person who finished higher this race. We have discussed that before the race started and the start of the stream as well. So if Victor wins, he gets the fastest lap, and he ties Will, he will be the champion. Off of 4 at the line, around lap 33 now, 5 to go. Will back down to the bottom. Let me make sure real quick. Oh man, their side by side. This is insane.
The exit off with this car.
Hey, Will. Oh, Ethan! Wow. Hello.
33.
33. All right, I got it right. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, coming to 4 to go here. Ethan hit the seam and he went way out of the way. This helps it to be a 1-2 battle between Victor and Will. 34 of 37. Newton back down to the bottom on Ethan, and he does not have anything there. And these guys are pretty deep into this run. We've ran about almost 20. We're going to run 20 laps here, so this is a long run for these tires. This is on 2 times wear. So that means if this, I think the fuel is about 55 laps. If it's about 55 laps, that means that the fuel is about 27. So they're really deep into this run, theoretically. But coming to 3 to go in stage 2, Will has not gone away, but Victor definitely needs him to drop a few spots. And he needs to hold on, and he's doing a great job at defending right now. Will fights down to the bottom in 1. Victor leaves it open. Can he get the run, though, and not hit the seam? He keeps it clean. He tries to brake draft. He tries to give Will the top. As they slide into 3, Ethan missed the entry. But he stays there. 2 to go now. This is insane racing, guys. I don't even know what to say. I mean, this is how like every championship has been, but it hasn't been this competitive for the championship between 2 people, I don't think ever. Will down to the bottom in 1. He gets on the left rear of Victor. Can he push him up the track? He did. Might have done a little bit. Oh, they hit the seam. They keep it straight though. Victor gets back in line. Will still side by side. He gets an edge out front. Jared and Ethan still in the frame. So is Robert Wolf if anything happens. Coming off before they're side by side. White flag in the air in stage 2. I can't even believe what I'm watching right now, guys. This is insane. Still side by side. These guys are just, they can't, neither one can let up. Victor has the edge out front. I think Will's going to get the exit speed off of 2. Oh, and he clears Will, actually. He gets clear of Will Reagan. Into 3 and 4. For the final time in stage number 2. Will does not have anything for Victor. It doesn't look like it. And off of 4 at the line, Victor gets it. I can't even believe what I've just seen. That was insane, guys. And I mean, that shows that this race is going to get interesting here at the end. A 5-point gap, Will to Victor. It could come down to whoever gets the fastest lap. It really can. If one of these 2 gets the fastest lap and they finish 1-2, Victor wins, Will second. That's the championship right there. The fastest lap could really determine this championship, guys. And if it's someone else outside of them, whoever wins the race won the championship. Let's go talk to these 2 real quick before the restart. All right.
It's 5 less.
5 points.
So my thing is, if I do get fastest lap point, I could technically finish second.
If Victor wins,
Well,
no, if
that's
Victor
not
wins
even-
the race and you finish second, Will, and you get the fastest lap, you win it by 1 point, Will.
That's literally what I just said. I
Okay.
want to keep that a surprise till the end. That would kind of.
Oh, it will be. I won't be able to know. I won't talk to you guys until
Well,
the screen.
yeah,
If that happens, I
don't
won't
tell
talk to
Victor
you
that
guys.
either. I don't want to tell Victor either, just because it'd be kind of funny, just to figure
That
it
would
out.
be hilarious if we come down to a menu screen
Oh, well,
to
what lap
decide this
time do you
championship.
have?
Why would you
I
even
don't
say?
know.
Don't say.
We're not giving it away.
No,
We're
we can
not-
be honest. I'll tell you what mine is if you tell me what you're
Okay.
No, we are not being in. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it if you guys are going to do it.
Well, you
I'll
better
be back
leave.
in a few. I have to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to do it. Crank it up.
Alright.
All right, guys, we're back underway in stage 3. I gotta go to the bathroom, so crank it up. Alright guys, and we are back here at Homestead. After that crank it up, Will is out front, Victor in second now, but there's this. We've got a 5-car pack still. We've swapped Jared Newton with Billy King. Rocking the Kevin Harvick car back there in fourth, battling with Robert currently, but they are side by side for the lead. Alright, current lap count, please.
89.
89 out of 134?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. Alright, 3 wide for third back there, guys. Look at what are we doing. Alright, you guys heard it there first. It is 89 of 134. I can't do the math right now. That's way too far out of range. That's about 45, 40. We're going to be coming to 45 to go here, I think. They made contact there for the lead. It's just I can't even get excited over this side by side. It's been happening like this all race between these two. I don't think this will go caution free. I really don't think it will be. Oh wow, Will got sideways there. He hit the seam for sure. They stay side by side. And look at Billy. He peaked 3 wide there for a moment. We haven't seen him all race. He got his car figured out, it looks like, because he's up here now. This race has been something. I'm out of breath, and we still have 40 laps left, or 40-something laps left, guys. Yeah, we have a dense blanket of cars here. Wow. What? Oh, man! Will hit the seam. He keeps it straight, though, but talk about that voice crack with me. That was atrocious. Alright, 92. Oh, they're 3 wide back there. Oh, Billy's in the wall. Robert forced. Oh, and they're going to crash. Oh, and Billy's into the wall. Did he crash? I don't know if they're going to count that. They might. It looks like Robert just forced the issue too much there. That was a questionable move there. That might be further looked at after the race. Whoa, Ethan and Robert both at the seam. Look how Ethan nearly hit the inside wall. He went so far down. But I will say, though, this definitely gives Will and Victor kind of like a battle, but they make contact off of 4. Victor gets sideways, so he keeps it together. Alright, I gotta fix something real quick. Hold on, guys. Let's put this above. Cool. This side-by-side race, he might draw all these people back in it, and that includes Phillip in his farewell race. We haven't talked about him all race. He's up here. Oh, contact again, man. Ooh, Jared hit the seam there. Ethan's having issues now. Yeah, Ethan's dropped to 6 now, guys, after that incident. I think we're on 97. I'm going to check during the pit stops, but we're going to say we're at 97 right now. I think we are. We're at 97 or 96. We're only 1 lap off. I miscounted when I was looking at all that stuff, I think. Oh, I would have actually done an extra lap. So I'm either on the right lap or I'm 1 lap off. Off of 4. Will gets clear of Victor now. Oh, and Jared hit the wall as well. Oh. This is rough for these guys, man. Robert's staying with the leader, so... Man, this is really tiring me out, guys. I'm exhausted. From what I think we are on lap 99. And this is your championship battle right here. This could come if Victor wins this race, guys, and Will finishes second. It will come down to if one of these two have the fastest lap. If neither of them have the fastest lap and someone else does, Victor will be crowned the champion in that scenario. So if neither of them get the fastest lap, Victor will be the champion if he wins. If Will wins the championship. Victor is the one that's behind in points at the moment. It's crazy how we've seen these two battling for the lead. We get comers and goers for whoever sits in the pack. Still don't know what happened to Ethan though, and they have all dropped like a rock. From what I think we are, it is 34 to go here in season 8, guys. Whoa, Will hit the seam! Oh, does he crash? No, he keeps it straight, but he drops to third. Oh, no. And I don't think Will has really hit it all race. I mean, up until recently. That was a crucial seam hit. 33 to go. And he's still there. It's not like he's gone. And he's going to probably get around Robert here. Robert gets up the track into Will. Then they all keep it together. Whoa, Victor hits the seam that time around. Here comes Will. Will cycles back out to your lead. Victor hit the seam big time because look at all the ground he's lost. He's going to need help from Robert to keep in the draft. I think they'll be okay. Coming to 103 here. I think. Not 102. One of the... But Victor, yeah, Victor already got a run, and he's already backed onto the bottom. I don't know if Billy left the race or if he is in the pits for a pit stop. He can be in the pits. He can probably make it to the end here. If not, he would be really close. But, yeah, he's either left or he's in the race still. I haven't even checked the Discord, so I don't know. Coming to lap 104 here, guys. He has left the race. He's not in the call anymore, so that means that signals that he is not here anymore. Nearly 3 wide into 1 there. These two are literally side by side, like every single lap. This is like, oh man, I don't know what happened there, but we're 3 wide for the lead. Robert Wolf might have hit the seam into Will, but it makes it 3 wide for the lead. Look at Robert. Slides up into Victor. Wills might get clear, and he will for the time being. Never mind, Victor is still hanging on the right rear. Will, with 30 laps to go, is going to get clear of Victor. Ooh, Victor might have hit the seam. Oh, Ethan hit it. And Ethan's alive. Okay, good. End of 4. Victor slides up into Will. He's going to put him in the wall. He put Will Reagan in the wall. I cannot believe that. Will has lost a lot of ground now. Oh my gosh, Will is definitely going to have to put some elbows out towards the end of this because he's definitely raced Victor a lot cleaner than Victor's raced him. I can't believe Will is really... He's got to do something later in this race if he wants to make sure he wins the championship. It's really going to come down to whoever wins the race, basically, guys, and then whoever gets the fastest lap. At the line, 107 of 134. We're at 28 to go now. Will to the inside of Robert. Robert's going to have to hopefully let him by so they can stay in the draft. They sit side by side. This is all that Victor needs to pull away. I do think Will has a faster car still, so I think Will close that gap back. But 1 away to 134 now. Will is not necessarily far back. He still might be in the draft with the help of Robert, so it's going to be close. And all it really takes is one time for one of them to hit the seam, and it's really just going to be, then it'll just be together after that. I mean, if Victor's the seam, then Will's right back to the lead, basically. So coming to 110 here, I think. They are going to pit. They're going to pit. They just barely make it to the window. Robert Wolf will lead a lap. Jared Newton in second. And as after this all shapes out, you're going to have to take 4 tires here, no matter what. I mean, Robert might be trying to stretch for 2s, but it's not that you can't go that long in this run. So we'll focus on who gets the better pit stop. I think Victor will oust Will, but Will is going to need a good pit stop here. What in the positioning in pit road is this? He is not installed completely. All right, when does Will get out? Will gets a better pit stop than Victor. He gets out front. Will Reagan gets the preferred pit stop. And he swaps with Victor on pit road. That is your provisional lead. Will hits the grass, though. Here comes Victor around the outside. This is unreal, guys. I don't even know what I'm watching anymore. Ugh. 24 to go for these guys. And I don't know when I don't know if Jared's pitted yet. There's Robert. He pitted 1 lap later. And that's the difference 1 lap makes right there. He was with them. And now he isn't. That's the difference of 1 lap. So for the provisional lead, we're heading on to 112 of 134, as I suppose. We're 1 or 2 laps off. We're not far off. Will is still here. He hits the wall there off of 4, but he looks like he'll be still good. I think that was Jared on pit road. No, that is. It's Sam, Sane, and Billy. Okay. So, down the back, I don't know how many more times Jared can go around before he pits. He can't be far. And he pits this time by. Okay. So your provisional lead will take over after the after Jared's pit stop. Will and Victor are still battling it out. And this looks like a next-gen race with how they can just get stuck to each other and then neither one can get away. Showing the true muscle of... They're really showing how good this championship is shaping up to be. It shows how even these two are, which this is insane. And next season, this will probably be the same thing over again. It has been constant between these two, and they make contact. Victor's in the wall. Victor drags Will down to the bottom of the track on lap 114 now for these guys, and that is the current lap now. Will gives the spot back, I think, but I know for sure he ain't giving the spot back if it's on the last lap. I'll tell you that. Down the back, Will's still there. I'm going to check with them here at the line if it's 115. So hopefully nothing happens while that shapes out. Ethan is back to 3rd, though. I think he might have undercut a couple laps. All right, let's check here real quick with these guys and see what lap we're on. Are we... What, oh. Hey, lap check.
Sam Sane steals the championship.
Yo, Will, can I get a lap check?
113, 113.
113, okay. And I stand correct that I was 2 laps off, because we're at 113 coming to 14 now. But they're side by side. And 21 to go. This is tiring, guys. give some respect to commentators because I am tired and we're only doing a 50%. Imagine if I did a full race. You definitely gotta conserve your energy for the end of these things. I had too much energy early on in this thing. Wow, these two are side by side still. This is unreal. I have literally like no words for this battle because it's literally been this the entire way. It's almost impressive how even they are. I can't. This is so sick. They should be barely good to the end here. I mean, I think there's no way they can't make it. Will gets back out front now. Victor looking inside. And he's there. I can't. They just pull crossovers on each other. Oh my lord. This is so cool. You don't see this a lot in Heat. Or at least it's just two guys doing the same thing for the entire race. Just going at it. They're leaving it. Oh my god, it's lagging. Dude, why are we lagging so bad? They are leaving it all out on the track. And since they're battling side by side for so much, look who's entering the frame on a little bit more worn tires. Ethan Shield is back up in here. Victor blocks the bottom. Will takes the top. Still side by side. This is unreal, guys. Oh, Victor hit the apron. He checks up. He might have checked up into Will on purpose to not give him a big run. Which is a smart move. It's legal for sure. I mean, I would probably have done it too if I was smart enough to do that. And these guys battling, I think Jared and Robert might get back on this. They're catching for sure. We are 15 laps left in Season 8, guys. Oh, Ethan hit the seam big time. He actually didn't lose that much ground that time around, though, so that's good for him. Door to door for this lead. This is insane. Victor clears. Will back down to the bottom now. Coming to 13 here at the line. Jared and Robert are both in the frame. Victor hits a seam there on the exit of 4. He's going to stay there, though he's not gone. But as we head into 1, I'm going to take my hoodie off real quick, guys. It's getting hot over here. Alright, guys. Will's still out front. Ethan's lost a little bit of ground. I might have hit the seam while I was gone. But 12 to go here at the line. It's getting close, guys. I'm in disbelief. This is probably the greatest race I've ever seen. It's the greatest race I've ever watched. We really don't know who's gonna win. I mean, hell, it could be anyone outside of these three, and something could happen to these two. You know, I mean, it literally could come down to the wire. I mean, it is coming down to the wire. We're 11 to go, and the championship lead is bumper to bumper for the win into one. Ethan's tire wear is starting to kick in. He's starting to lose some ground. Jared up to third. And wow, I mean, we're going to check here if it's 10 to go. I'm going to confirm with Will here at the line. It's side by side. Oh, they're running out of room there, guys. Oh, my goodness. Uh, 125 of 134, correct?
Yeah, 125.
Okay. All right, we're correct. It is 10 to go here at Homestead. Off of 2, down the back, Will to the outside. Ethan is looking like he's holding up Robert. Jared is in the frame. He did go for the overcut, so his tires are a little fresher. We'll see if he plays a factor into into this race. 9 to go. It's really gonna come down. I mean, it might come down to like 5 to go. Like really, like what position is gonna be the best. I don't know what spot you want to be in. I really don't. For all we know, this could come down to a photo finish, and that would just be the cherry on top. Man, I wish I had another commentator here so I could not be the only one talking, so I can actually like have a little bit more energy. Because now I just take over the entire race. I don't have any help to express my energy. 8 to go. Will peeking outside. Victor hits the apron. He slides up into him. He stays clear. And here comes Jared Newton to the inside. Will drops the third here. Newton going for the lead. Where did he come from with the overcut? He's going to slide up to Victor. No contact made. And as we head off of into turn 4, we're getting down to the end of this race, guys. 7 to go. Will not out of it. He's right there in third. I think Jared is going to have a really fast car for the end of this race. He might play into who wins this. And Ethan and Robert are here now. We have a 5-horse battle with 7 to go here. And Victor still out front. Coming to 6 to go here. Jared fades up the track. Will down to the bottom. He has help from Ethan, or he did for a moment. Ethan tucks back on the outside. Victor pulls down to the 1. He's going to keep the lead clear. Here comes Will. He's trying to peek 3 wide middle. All over the back bumper of Victor. Does he get him sideways? Oh, Jared hit the seam. He's in the wall. Jared kept it off of Will. Great driving by him, but he might be out of it now. Into 3. Will dives in on Ethan. I can't believe Ethan's back still with how worn his tires are. Coming off of 4, 5 to go here in the championship. It is dead even at the line. If that's the finish, I couldn't tell you who won. And Ethan Shield is in the frame. I think he got 5th place in the championship locked up in the bag. But as we head down the back stretch, it is still side by side. I'm going to confirm with 4 to go here, so I don't mess this up. Hey, it's 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're 4 to go.
Okay. And neither of them are talking outside of telling me who is who. Or what lap is it. That's how locked in these guys are. This is how intense this championship is coming down to. Victor in the prime position. He needs to stay here, and it's going to end up being who will get the fastest lap at the end of this thing. Whoa, when something happened. Robert way down. Way almost too far down. I thought he was pissed he went so far low from that seam. But 3 to go here in the championship. Will is still peeking bottom. Victor hit the apron. Here comes Newton to the inside. 3 wide. Victor gets sideways, and they crash. Big wreck on the backstretch. Ethan Shields and Jared Newton crash. Robert Wolf 3 wide to the lead. Where did he come from? It looks like several drivers hit the seam there because I don't think Ethan wrecked off of Victor, but Jared for sure did. That is a product of worn tires here with a glitchy system at Homestead. 2 to go in the championship, and Robert Wolf is cycling in between it. Victor puts him into 1. I almost want Robert to get out of the way. Victor down to the bottom. He goes way too far low. Where is he going? Coming to the white flag. I think Robert needs to get out of the way and let these two run it for the championship. It might come down to he gets to the inside of Robert. Coming to the white flag. 1 lap left here in the championship. Will pushes Robert into 1. He wants Robert to win. If Robert wins, Will wins the championship. Their side-by-side contact is made. Down the back straightaway, Victor needs to win the race. He cannot worry about Will at the moment. Heading into 3 and 4. And Victor has a bad 3 and 4. Will is going to come off turn 4, and he's going to be crowned a champion once again here in the Xbox Racing Association. And wow, what a finish. Robert Wolf gets his first win this season here at Homestead. And William Reagan, I think, is a 4-time champion in the Xbox Racing Association. It came down to the last lap. Unbelievable. I don't even know what to say. And the final points gap will be 6 points from Will to Victor. Will did the smartest thing he could do there, and what he did was textbook perfect. He knew he probably wasn't going to win from 3rd, so he pushed Robert to the win to avoid Victor from winning and tying it up, or possibly losing by 1 point. Have you ever? I don't think I have ever seen a battle end up that close. I mean, Season 6 was insane, to say the least. And it also did come down to the finish line in Season 6. And even in that race, we didn't have the champion be the winner of the race. It was Will finishing 2nd again. That is the last 2 championships for Will, of him finishing 2nd in the race and winning the championship. I don't even know what to say. And I want to see who gets the fastest lap, because if Victor gets the fastest lap, that cost him the champion. Robert Wolf getting in the way cost him the championship. And Will Reagan got the fastest lap, so it goes to 7 points. Unbelievable. I don't even know what to say. Victor didn't even get 2nd. He got 3rd. He was a full 10th slower than Will. That is insane. I do not know what to say. I am speechless. We're going to have to get Will in an interview here. I want to drag him to a different call. Hold on. Will, can I talk to you in an interview?
Yeah, you can.
All right, go to broadcast. God. Hello?
I'm here.
William Reagan, after pushing Robert Wolf to the win, it clinches him the championship. What do you have to say? That's the 2nd time in the last 3 seasons you've won the championship by finishing 2nd.
Once I knew I had the fastest lap point, I was not racing for the lead that hard, because it was just not worth it trying to get myself wrecked. So I knew if Victor didn't win, I basically had that locked up. So pushing Robert to the lead there was basically my best bet. I didn't expect him to make those insane blocks on Victor, and I do kind of feel bad for Victor because of that, but that's just kind of how it falls sometimes. Yeah, but man, what a season! I missed a couple races. I thought the championship was done for. I thought it was over after a couple weeks ago where I missed 2 races in a row. But yeah, I kept grinding. 2 wins in a row coming in here and finishing 2nd tonight with very good stage points just clinched it for me.
So I don't even know what to say about the racing that entire race, because after whatever happened at the start of the race, you guys were basically side by side for the win or for the championship the entirety of the rest of the race. Talk me through how that felt. Like racing against him side by side, being bumper to bumper for literally like 100 laps.
That was the best race I've ever run.
I was the best race I've ever watched. I got lazy with my commentary because I was like, this is not going to change.
There was a point with like 20 to go where I was just sitting there and I'm just like, this is just awesome. Like, I don't care if I don't win this. I was just sitting there battling Victor. Like, it was awesome. Just side by side that whole race. That was just such an insane way to end the season off, and I hope I assure you it put on a good show.
Yeah.
For that final couple laps. That was a great race. It was a clean race. We only had one caution, and neither of us really got wrecked or screwed completely. But yeah, no, that was probably the best race I've ever run on this game, probably ever.
Yeah, I mean, when I tell you I got lazy with my commentary, it's because I got so tired by the start of stage 3. You guys put on such a show in the first 2 stages that I was tired. I have been out of breath since the end of stage 2. I am exhausted.
You're out of breath. I'm out of breath.
I'm exhausted from commentating that race because of how intense it was. That's how good that race was. That was absolutely insane. I don't even understand. What even did you guys both hit the seam? What happened at the end there?
Wait, when Robert got by us,
Yes.
basically
I know
Victor
Victor
hit
hit
the
it.
seam. I had to check up. I just didn't want to wreck there.
Is that why Ethan wrecked?
That's why Ethan wrecked. I basically just checked up big, and I was just trying to give Victor space. Ethan kind of just was at the wrong place, wrong time. It's just unfortunate. I'm just glad we kept it. Me and Victor kept it clean. I feel bad for Ethan. He probably had, honestly, if this wasn't a championship race, he probably could have won.
Yeah, he definitely had one of the cars to beat. He was definitely the most consistent person that stayed with you guys there. But wow,
Yeah,
I mean, what a finish to the season. I mean, it literally came down to the last corner again for you, and you sealed the deal.
I have a flair for the dramatic and championships in this league. I don't know what it is.
That's 4, right?
4, yeah, that's 4.
That's 4. You've won half of the XRA seasons in 8 seasons.
Realistically, should be more, but we don't talk about last season.
Yeah,
but
you could have 5. You could be a 5-time champion.
I realistically could have 4 in a row.
You know what I find funny is that you and Victor still didn't break the wins record.
We tied our own. We can't break that record.
You guys can't break 5.
Yeah.
So Will, who has won, what seasons have you won? You've won this season. You've won 6, and you've won a 5. And...
No, yeah, I won 6. I won this season 6, 5, and 2.
Okay, so there you go. And Victor has won 2, right? No, he's won 1.
Oh yeah, no. Let's not forget
once.
season 2. I won it off a last lap bump and run. I just win these championships on the last lap of every corner.
So it was 1 Ash, 2 you, 3 Ash, 4.
Well, no, one was Justin.
1 was Justin. Okay, 1 was Justin, 2 was you, 3 was Ash,
4 was Ash.
4 was Ash. So Victor's never won.
He's won an HDCS championship,
He's
which
won the
same
Xfinity
competition.
championship, but he's never won Cup.
Yeah.
And this time he's really fall victim to you.
Yeah, this time there's nothing really that really held us back. That was our best on the table.
Yeah.
And honestly, neither of us really ran a better race.
No,
neither of us
you guys
really ran.
didn't. No, not really at all.
I think I literally outgained him. Like, if we exclude pole position in the fastest lap point, I outgained him by like 1 point. Like it was.
No, I think you.
It was
lost
insane.
A point. You lost a point. I think.
Did I? I won stage 1. He won stage 2.
You got 3rd.
And then
was it 7?
No, I gained on him.
You did gain 1. You did gain 1. It was like 5 points, and it was 4 to start.
Yeah.
Yes, you're correct. All right. Well.
Yeah.
Will, you can sit in this call if you want. I'm gonna drag Victor in here if he isn't already.
Yeah, get Victor in here. Get Victor in here.
Let's get him to talk. Hey, Victor, can I have you in the broadcast chat real quick?
Yeah.
All right, Victor Improbability falls short with a couple laps to go.
Victor Improbability.
So sorry that had to end like that for you. Can you take me through that race for you?
I
To the
just
best of
want
your
to say thank you, Tim Moore, for the setup because I would not have been that fast if it wasn't for that.
Did
set
Tim
that
Moore
I-
give you a setup?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
It made it so the right rear didn't wear, and I didn't get loose a single time. The only times I got loose was when I hit the seam. I was really tight all night long.
Suck it. No, I'm sure.
I took a ball move. I put 45% tape on the nose. It made it faster than like everyone else. The draft just held people there. To be honest, I think we win the championship if we don't have a 16-4 on the final pit stop.
Is
But-
that? I was about to say that pit stop really ruined it. That was.
Yep, Will had a
pit stop.
15-7. I had a 16-4. It was really close.
Yeah, I messed up Pidex.
I can't even be mad about that. It's really upsetting because I was really close again. I finished second almost every season. It's just not meant to be. Retirement is in consideration.
No, it
and
is
that's
not.
that's not even because I didn't win. If I won, I was gonna tell y'all right then and there that I was done.
Well, you have been a
But
commentator.
I still have one more thing I still have to chase, which is that championship. And maybe season 9 can be lucky for us. But we were really close this season. I mean, just to think of it, it was it'll be 10 points at the end of the day. Kentucky if I finish 3rd instead of 7th. Indianapolis if I win instead of Josh Benson pulling some weird strategy. Chicagoland if Josh Benson doesn't wall me. Iowa if I don't hit the wall and make the tires like act weird. I mean, Darlington, last lap, the way I hit that seam, that doesn't happen. That's something. Talladega last week, if I take no tires and half a can. I mean, it was so close. So many things I could have done better. If Dover was on the schedule, I mean, I probably would have won the championship. If Casey didn't sub for Will, if we don't add the DNS rule, so many things could have gone different. I could be sitting here as number 1. But, I mean, if I don't get loose there in the corner and the way the game worked, Will was driving through my bumper and I was saving it. Took out Newton. I feel bad about that. And, I mean...
Was I hitting your bumper?
Ethan Shield as well. And, I mean, if that happened one lap earlier, you know, we get a 2 to go, restart, and it comes down to that. Robert was just able to get through there. He was really fast all day. I'm happy for him. Get a win this season. It's just unfortunate. I think I was below him on the backstretch. His car shoved me down. I lost momentum when I went into the shit. But I don't know. That was the season. It was really close. I just wish that things had gone differently earlier on because it really came down to just being behind. Because if I don't lose to Will at Darlington, I win the championship by like 2 points. So I don't know. Good crew this season. Other than that last stop, they're all fucking fired. We'll probably be back next week. We'll see. Depends. Really, I was torn coming into it if I won it that I would be done, and I'm still torn if I'll be done or not. Leaving it, not winning, knowing I still have something on the list that I haven't gotten yet.
Yeah, I feel really bad. I was really hoping it came down to whoever got the fastest lap, and it sadly didn't end up like that. But you guys both left it all on the table. You guys had me exhausted of commentating 65 laps into this race. We weren't even halfway, and I was exhausted of commentating. The race was that good. I might have been losing my voice a little bit now too. My voice was high pitched half the time. I can't even. I need water or something. I'm a black dude. I need water. I can't be saying that on the stream.
Whoa!
Yeah. Thank you guys for an amazing battle there. That was really fun to watch. But thank you everyone for watching the stream. That was a complete joke. Do not take that seriously. That was not serious at all. These two battled hard. These two are like freaking like warriors when it comes to this stuff. So Good. I'm glad these two were able to fight it down to the last lap. Basically a storybook ending of the season. But we'll be back next week here on the channel for the Daytona 500 or whenever the hell it happens. I'll announce it on my community post or whatever. But that was